Minasan, konnichiwa, Kazu desu. Welcome back to PARANORMASIGHT. Thanks for joining me. Let's continue. Alright. Time. Do we just go back here? Or like right here? This is where it branches, right? Let's go here. Kinshibori Park. Summer events. It's with Yoko Fukunaga. His interest in the code start to grow as he learns more about it from Yoko. Resume? What? Resume? Restart? Resume? Start from the beginning. How is Ray related to mystery? Something's happening to Yoko. Shit. Let's start from the beginning. See what's changed, right? Is this any different from choosing the restart button? How did it start? Where are we? I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and the paranormal. Okay. So we're way in the beginning, I think. Is that right? Wait. You're kidding, right? About what? I mean, just now? Kind of sound like you're saying, we're here. Of course that was a joke, duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? But yeah. Ask you, help me say Mysteries of Honjo. Okay. Where's the choice? What can we do different? So who killed her? It was that weird light, wasn't it? Was that weird light? It can't be the guy from his company, right? It can't be, because he said he didn't have a curse stone on him. It came from over here. That light. Shit. Let's see. Can we call someone? So it doesn't seem like the character Shogo has any different. It's playing the same way as like a new game plus kind of thing. Only we, the player, gets the knowledge. But what can we do different? What can we do different? Okay, is this it? What the hell? Feels like the air just changed. Yeah, is this a turning point? Yep, here it is. Think Scott Yoko really around. Okay. Can't move. There's something behind me. There's no ghost light. There's nothing I can see behind us either. There's nothing I can interact with. Huh. We talked to her? Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Stay with me. Can't be. I don't see the light anywhere. It's no use. She's in no condition to talk. Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Huh. Is calling her name really going to... It's different. This wasn't here before, right? I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing there. Okay, so it actually plays out different. I thought it was going to be the same thing. What? Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's all right. There's nothing there. Okay, she's not hearing us. Yoko. Oh my gosh. So Shogo is acting differently. What? It just does it? What happened? What? Okay, so he reacted differently, but branched off. Does Shogo retain the knowledge? Let's see. Shogo cries out Yoko's name in a desperate attempt to wake her as she lies unmoving on the ground. Will his pleas get through to her? Okay, let's go. Oh man, it's different now. But she's still dead, right? I think she's still dead. Oh, is she alive? Huh? Oh my god. Huh? Oh good, you're awake. What? Are you okay? You were so rattled and confused, I thought you really lost it. How did she die before? Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh right, that must have been it. My humors were off balance. What? Back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah, I've heard that at this age your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm so confused. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. But I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous somehow. Oh? They switched places? What? You're backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me, and I'm worried about you. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on, I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay for your cab. Oh man. I ended up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to placate her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Oh my god, it's the next day! Oh? I thought it was gonna be like checking in the same day, night. The story. Holy shit, okay, worried about Yoko after her bizarre incident, Shogo decides to call off the investigation into the mysteries of the night for the night. Despite her stubborn objections, he manages to persuade her by offering to continue the search on his own. 5 a.m. Inshibori. Owen. In further news... Oh my god, he's dead. Before dawn today, a police officer... This is what happened in that television, the mystery man. A police officer patrolled discovered collapse in the park. Yeah, from the beginning. When the storyteller was telling us this, the man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly after. Holy shit. This is what happens. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to other unexplained deaths found in the area around the same time. This is next day, this is what happened. Who do we play as now? What? Oh my god. That whole thing was an opening sequence. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Wait, is that the opening sequence or is this the ending credits? Are you back? Well done in your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okige's stories to a close. But this is not the end. Far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the 3 protagonists have now been unlocked. 3 protagonists. Was Shogo one of them? Haruye Shigima, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Whoa. Oh? Tetsuo Susumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Okay. Yako Sakazaki, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. Mio, I heard her say, right? The name? A girl who died in a suspicious suicide. So Shogo wasn't even one of the protagonists. Wow. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the Rite of Resurrection. Following these 3 storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. Holy shit, man. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Holy shit. I guess we go down the list, right? Haruye Shigima. Let's go. When the son of Haruhi Shima was kidnapped, a botched investigation by police resulted in the child's murder. 1 year later, Haruhi has hired a private investigator to help resolve the unsettled case. Late at night, while speaking to the detective at her home, something strange suddenly appears. Wait, so does Shogo appear in these timelines, or is he already dead? I don't know. But that timeline up there, the night to day, I think that's one whole timeline, right? So let's see. No point in thinking too much into it right now. What the hell? Kill them. Kill them. The flame bearers. The flame bearers? Kill them all. Cursed stone haunting clappers. You can use it to kill with those with fire or a fire starting device on their person. Oh my god. Haunting clappers, right. Kills by burning one who is in possession of fire or falling star device. So that's how she got it. Red, red, red. Everything is dyed crimson. My home is burning to the ground. It's so hot. I must call for help, but I cannot speak. My throat must be burned for the smoke. I think I'm running on fire. Use a clapper. Clack, clack. Is anybody there? Clack, clack. Why is no one coming? I'm going to burn to death. How did it come to this? Oh, right. Her. It must be the work of that vixen who appeared suddenly and enchanted my lord. That witch. Those hauntingly cold eyes had my lord dancing in the palm of her hand. Perhaps I was also taken in by her. How many innocent people did I lure in under orders? This must be karma. The sound of a heavy bell. It feels like my head was split open. Alright, the evening bell. That must be why nobody can hear the sound of my clappers. I've got to do it louder. Clack, clack. Wow. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. So this is how she obtained a cursed stone? Oh my god, can you hear me, Curse Bearer? You, who so strongly decided the right, kill them. Haruhi Shigima. Shigima Mansion reception room. Back with me, ma'am? The investigator. Can't say I understand what just happened, but it certainly seems to have put you in a good mood. This might be the first time I've ever seen you really smile. She's smiling? Sweet dreams? Kima Haruhi, housewife. Okay. Shuichi kidnapped, murder a year ago. Oops. Right. Oh my god, there's so much. Haruhi's husband was transferred to another area for work and now rarely returns home. Haruhi has nothing but time on her hands. Okay. No. Not dreams. Sounds like something I might want to hear about. Oh man. We check this place out. Is someone standing behind us too? Is that the curse stone? Is that the curse? I don't know. Let's not click on that yet. Can we check this around? Hanging scroll. Flower arrangement. There's so many things around here I can click on. Fax machine. Chandelier. Clock. Television. That's it? Okay. Let's talk to you, Victor Kai. Private investigator I hired. A friend told me about him. They said he's not very well known, but he's good at what he does. When I first visited his office in Oda City and saw how he dressed, I could hardly believe he was a detective. But after talking to him for a while, I changed my mind. He says some strange things at the time, but he seems like a reliable sort. Right. Okay. I don't think we need this. Wait, I'm a junior high schooler who volunteered to assist Victor has been involved in a previous case. Wait. Okay. What are you updating? Oh, this is agency. Okay. So let's talk. Let me bring you up to speed. We were in the middle of a chat when you suddenly started spacing out. And the whole time you were grinning to yourself like you just won the lottery. Care to tell me what that was all about? Well, where to start? Interesting. Very interesting. So, the haunting clapper's curse echo appeared out of nowhere. Told you how to perform the Rite of Resurrection and gave you the curse you'll need to do it. I got that right. That's right. So it's all real. Honestly, I still find it hard to believe. But I guess I have to now. There's a curse stone. So what was that on the wall? I saw that curse stone appear in your hand myself. It looked like it popped clean out of thin air. With evidence that clear, there's no denying that there's some supernatural force at work. Okay, let's check the place out. What is this? Well, I'll be damned. Is that what I think it is? What is that? Goodness, you made me jump. It's just a silly sticker my son got from somewhere or other. He put it up just before... Well, you know what happened. I still can't bring myself to take it down. Let me take a closer look. It's a rooster. I knew it. It's head honcho, hencho. From way back in set number 1. This is a real collector's item. Excuse me? Don't tell me you never heard of the mockingbirds. The what? They're the hottest new craze. Cute little birds dressed up like rough and tumble delinquents. I've never heard of them, but this certainly seems to matter to you. The best part is, nobody knows who made them. They just start showing up around town, and soon enough, they want everybody's hearts. The story goes that they're made by some anonymous artist who covertly leaves them behind in specific locations. No one knows when or where they show up next. They're basically an urban legend of sorts. To think one will turn up here of all places, this is a good sign, I'm sure of it. Oh, well, that's nice. Is this like a collectible? Did they find all of them for something to happen? Oh my god. What? Sticker everywhere, nobody knows when it... Okay. Yeah, but the right place, right time in Honjo, you might just be to find all 20. Get around, legend has it, collect them all. Bring good luck. Oh my god, yeah, this is something... collection kind of thing. Oh my god. They all look different too, huh? Oh my god. So I have to like look around. Oh my god, okay. Alright. I don't think this is related to the story anyway. There are speakers to find home use. Okay. It's not... These are not important, I don't think. So you don't need to click on it. Let's talk to you. I don't think you quite understand. Oh? This isn't about evidence, and it isn't about belief. It's more than that. I know it's real. The moment the curse appeared, I knew everything before I even said a word. It was already there in my head, clear as day. You just knew, huh? It was etched onto my soul, along with the curse echo's resentful memories. So I can feel it, what it was like. Dying like they did, hundreds of years ago. Breath in flame, writhing in pain as my flesh blackens and my blood boils. I can feel it. All the agony, all the rage. It fills me with bloodlust. I think I need to kill someone. Anyone will do, just as long as they're carrying fire. I see. That could be a problem. You think so? From what I know of you, I was sure you see it as an opportunity. The stronger the desire to resurrect someone, the stronger the urge to kill. That's how it seems to me anyway. Good grief. Talk about a spanner in the works. I say we take stock for a moment, remind ourselves where we come from and where we're going. That might be a good idea. Okay, let's think. My heart's still racing. This is it, my chance at long last. What is that behind him? Probably decorations. So, yeah, there's nothing here. About the investigation. That's what you hired me for, man. To look into your son's kidnapping last year. To uncover the truth behind the abduction and murder of Shuichi Shigima. Oh yes, I remember. They never did find the one who did it. That's what I'm here about today, in fact. Kind of you to let me drop by so late, by the way. I've been turning over every last stone, and I've come up with a grand total of 1 lead. So you said. As far as police are concerned, it's a cold case, but I've managed to make some headway. I remember, you were just about to tell me. Oh? Overview, kidnapping murder case took place in Honjo, Sumida around 1 year ago. Was kidnapped on his way home from school, ransom being demanded the same evening. Kidnapping was thought of as a simple extortion scheme. Like came to that scheme was closely tied to police. Shuichi was in fact the grandson of a senior official. It was quickly assumed the perpetrator, acting upon a grudge, treated as a direct attack against the good name of the police. Large-scale investigation launched. Traced the phone calls. This made it more embarrassing when they were unable to catch the culprit. Public's confidence. Public grew cocky, relentless, mocking the police force. How do they reach a breaking point? She resolved to hand over the ransom money as fast as possible. Her husband and father, who held prestige of the police in high regard, refused. Increasingly different detective assigned the case lost his temper when the criminal called it to give an ultimatum. Weeks passed. Shuichi's body was found floating in the Sumida River. Shuichi's death could be largely ascribed to police incompetence, but this was ultimately covered up with stringent media embargoes. The investigation was never closed, but this case has long gone cold. Ah, so that's him. Okay, floating in the Sumida River. Holy shit. Shuichi tendency to put other people's needs over his own men. He died without ever telling his classmates how much he longed for them all to go out on a hunt for mockingbird stickers. Okay, just not saying anything different. Investigation. You know, we still need to figure out exactly what you want me to do. Tell you what, why don't I tell you what I found, and then we can make a decision. Alright. Oh. Yeah, click on something different. Kidnapping. I suppose there's not much point going over the kidnapping itself. No, I'm very familiar. Then I'll leave that for the files to cover and just to confirm a few things about the case. The police traced the culprit's calls back to, let's see here, Northern Oyoko River here in Sumida City. That's quite a wide area. That's right. In the end, they never managed to nail down exactly where the calls were coming from. But it was almost certainly the same location that Shuichi was being held captive. Then Shuichi's voice could be heard during the killer's calls. Northern Oyoko River is quite a distance from Shuichi's normal school commute. Factoring in that he was seen at school but went missing before he arrived at his house, it's likely that he was abducted by a car on his route home. Maybe, but exactly. Shuichi was a clever boy. He never would have gone into a car with a stranger. That's right. I was very firm about that. I know he understood too. I even saw him warning the other children. It's possible that they forced him into the car. The only issue there weren't any witnesses to the kidnapping. You can't bundle someone into a car with that many students around and not be noticed, so there's not a stranger. But nobody came forward to say they saw anything suspicious. So, did they target him at some other time or somewhere away from his usual route? Both of those seems a little far-fetched. Which raises the question, how did the kidnapper pull it off? Yup. The police never managed to find an answer. In the end, they decided the kidnapper must just have gotten lucky. Well, why not turn the problem on its head? Yeah. The kidnapper managed to convince Shuichi to get in the car. How? The only thing that makes sense to me is if they were somebody that he would have a reason to trust. A teacher, perhaps, or a relative, or somebody else that he knew. But all of the adults Shuichi knew had alibis. The police checked them all thoroughly. They did, huh? No one throws numbers at a problem like the cops. But what if it wasn't someone he knew? Or rather, what if the culprit disguised themselves as a police officer? Oh my god. That would explain why he didn't find them suspicious. The Shigema family has close ties with the police after all. He would have had a reason to trust them. You might be right. But surely they couldn't have. Well, there's a problem with that theory. You'll be surprised how much police officers stand out. That's sort of the point, after all. They're meant to be a visible deterrent against crime. Oh man. Do you keep going? Here's another interesting little bit of trivia I happen to know. When you ask people to imagine someone suspicious, nobody pictures women or children. Even kids who've been warned about stranger danger often subconsciously expect that danger to look like an adult man. Besides, Shuichi was the sort of boy who wanted to be a police officer when he grew up. He must have had a strong sense of right and wrong. That's right. Wait, surely you can't mean... Now you're getting it. If, say, a young woman approached Shuichi asking for help, what would he have done? If someone like that said they were lost and asked him for directions, would he have gone into a car? He might have. My husband always told him that a man had a duty to watch out for women and children. You could certainly argue that kind of attitude is outdated nowadays. But if Shuichi believed it, then we might have something here. Then you think the culprit was a young woman. But it was a man's voice on the phone. Voice changer? She might have an accomplice, or maybe she didn't even realize she was being used. Oh. If anything, that would explain why she hasn't come forward. She herself might not realize she had anything to do with the case. Ah, I see. Oh man. Even more dialogue? So, the question is, did anybody see Shuichi speaking with a young woman on the day of his disappearance? See? What I said about people's biases. That goes for the witnesses too. And I figured that maybe, if I started asking new questions, I might get some new answers. So I spent my day asking around Shuichi's school route, seeing if anyone has seen something. And one man thought he had. Do you mean he saw it happen? Well, I can't say that for sure yet. It turned out he wanted something from me, so he asked if we could talk in private. Several hours earlier. Alright, this should do. Who is it? Who is it? There's no one around. We can speak in confidence. Excuse me? What is your name again? Who the... What? Jonoichi. Got it. Well, Jonoichi, I'm all ears. Just so we're on the same page. You're a private detective investigating Shuichi Shigima's kidnapping. Do I have that right? Of course. What else do I look like? How should I know what a private detective looks like? Ah, forget it. Look, I'll tell you straight. My life is in danger. I need your help. You excuse me if that caught me a little off guard. Let me ask you straight. Who is trying to kill you? A student called Michio Shiraishi. Okay, interesting. That's a new name. A schoolgirl, huh? Sounds like you've been naughty. It's nothing like that. That girl, she's a murderer. I'm the only one who knows, but I saw what she did. Michio Shiraishi, I saw her kidnap Shuichi Shikima. Okay, come again? I saw her talk to him on the street and lead him away. I didn't think much of it at the time, but then he went missing. She murdered him, I'm sure of it, or at least she's got something to do with it. That's what you're here for, isn't it? And you can't let her get to me. If that is true, you've been sitting on some valuable information. Why didn't you tell anybody? Well, you see, if you can't explain that, I don't have any reason to believe you. I couldn't. She told me she'd kill me if I spoke a word. You're telling me a schoolgirl had you scared for your life. So you've been sitting on that all this time, and you think she's coming for you now that you spilled the beans? Yes, that's it, exactly. I'm begging you, don't let her get me. Arrest her, I'm telling you, she's a demon. Well, you seem to believe what you're saying, but it just doesn't add up. How could a schoolgirl have a fully grown man so terrified? Is he the dude? You don't know what she can do. She'll curse me. Oh? A curse bearer? Curse you? I'm sorry, but you're losing me here. It's true, her house, it's... forget it. Why do I even bother? You seem dubious enough to believe me, but I should have known you never understand. Enough. I'll find someone else to help me. Hey! That's how that happened. And that's about the long and short of it. I can hardly believe it. At the time, I thought his mention of the curses was just crazy talk. But I'm starting to see that there might have been more to it. Then, if we can just find that girl. Curse or no curse, if she was with Shuichi on the day of the kidnapping, then there's a good chance she knows something. On top of that, I did some digging on the man I spoke to. His full name's Kohei Jonoichi. He's a teacher at Komagata High School here in Sumida. A teacher? Then this schoolgirl is one of his students? I think that's very likely. Oh man. Still, even more dialogue? At last, we've got a lead. Hopefully, it'll be the breakthrough we're looking for. Oh, okay, that's it. That's it. All right, you know what? I'm gonna end this one here for today. Oh my god, there's so much to go through here. Oh my god, this is a totally different storyline to Shogo. I mean, is he dead already? Is he dead? I don't know. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, please. You're awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Matane.